Hello, hello. Hello? That's the third. You get three. We got the third one for a second there. This is Ball Pit, a game by Kenny, Son and Friends. Published by Devolver Digital. Try not to have epilepsy when you're playing it, or it might make it worse. Ball Pit. We'll just jump straight in. I did play this for probably half an hour. It was only going to be 10 minutes, but half an hour went quick. So we have Ivory Tower, Cyrodiil type city, destroyed by some magical looking meteor. Now there's a big hole in the ground. So here we go. Treasure seekers flock to explore its depths. I built that elevator quick, I'm gonna say. Which does make me a little bit curious. How do you build an elevator unless you've already been down there? Pretty straightforward. Now this is, you know, in the same vein as Vampire Survivors, Balatro, what's the new one that's out with the poker machine? It's one of the games where they've taken like an old format and they've made it roguelike. And it's pretty cool. Or roguelite, one of them. At one point I knew the difference. We've talked about the difference on here before. Right now I can't remember. It's the one that is more fun. We can cruise around, we can shoot, we collect gems, a la Vampire Survivors. And it's just Breakout, except you're a hero. You upgrade your weapons, you combine your weapons, you do some cool stuff, and the bad guys explode. And you do it to some good tunes. It's a lot of fun. Enemies attack you if they get close to you or reach the bottom of the screen. So when I walked near him, he had the exclamation mark above his head and he would have attacked me. Like you, Jackie, my boy. I'm in school, but I won't miss a streak. Hey. Good. Thank you for the contribution to the Gift Sub Challenge. Mlem. Yeah, I did a bit of mlem today. There's some ice cream. Thank you for the Estes. You can toggle auto firing. You walk slower while shooting. Now, that basically, I'll slow it down for a second. You'll see. I'll turn off auto fire. When you fire, hold on. Oh, leveled up. Leveled up first. Ooh, 20% crit chance when hitting enemies from the front. Yeah, okay. See, I've just stopped shooting. When you fire, it fires everything you've got all at once. But I like to have auto fire on. You can't fire until you get the balls back. You can see I've got like a mace there that deals bleed damage and a whole bunch of little plain, what they call baby balls in this, which is a weird name for it, but basically they're just the basic ones. Your basic ammunition, I guess, for lack of a better term. I'll speed it up a little bit, make it on the mid speed for now. I could just stand here and just deal a bunch of damage to these guys, or we can go sideways so they get the extras. We can get some extra weapons. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, those combo quite well. That's big increase to crit damage. Now I've turned off damage numbers and damage flashes and stuff. It does definitely add to the hype for it. So if you are playing this yourself, you know, definitely do what you find is fun. That hurt. But these things again. If you've played Vampire Survivors, it is similar in the sense that it's kind of like the chests. They give you upgrades to your gear. Hello, Kiwix. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We've just jumped into to Ball Pit. Or Ball X Pit, sometimes you might need to search for. But we have one upgrade. Okay, so it's just a one. Just a single. We definitely need to start bouncing things off people so we get the extra hits. Because dealing damage directly into something is great. Because you catch your stuff almost instantly. We definitely need some more, so... You're doing fine, and me, I'm doing really good. I discovered this game about an hour ago, and couldn't put it down, so I'm going to play a little bit of this, and then we'll jump over to something else after. So it's a good day. Today is a good day. Wind ball passes through enemies and slows them down by 30% for 5 seconds, but deals 25% less damage. So we may as well just grab it because it gives us that extra chunk of damage. And obviously, like your bigger pieces, your bigger bricks that come down the board will take more damage. You stand directly in front of one of them and you just pummel them, because as soon as you get it back, you throw it out again. Uh-oh. This is a problem. We'll just have to do it like this. Try and cause a bit of a ruckus in here. I think I'm going to have to turn down the volume a little bit. The music does get very pumping too. This music is fire. Yeah, it's good shit. And it gets better and better, like as you get through the different stages of it. What do we got? You have the TV volume on still? Oh, I do too. I don't hear it because I put the headset on. Thank you, Albatross. Alright. Bandage roll, egg sac, and then we can upgrade the wind ball to level 2. Baby balls each time you healed. I think I'm going to do the egg sac because it'll burst. Good, nice. Thank you for the contribution to the gift sub challenge. You can see the archers in here. The archers will fire arrows at you, so you need to be moving around a bit. You can't just find a perfect spot to stand. But you can, depending on the upgrades you get everything in behind them, so it just pummels the enemies that are there. More upgrades. There we got 2. 2's better than 1, I guess. Uh-oh. Okay. If this happens, it widens the field. Obviously you have more bricks, but it also introduces a boss phase. I am going to go with lightning ball, because it'll do chain damage. Come on, let's go. Get him in there. Close to the bottom. I don't like that. Ow. Alright. As many of these gems as I can get. If I can get a couple more levels, it could be sweet. Sometimes it's worth getting a little bit close to an enemy just to try and get that extra gem out of them. Alright. We've only got upgrades. We're going to re-roll. A bit of gold. Still... area effect damage such as earthquake, laser, and lightning by 20%. I think I'm gonna upgrade lightning. Try and get some extra damage in here. We've got to deal with this guy, or he's gonna be a problem. These guys, I guess. Oh, beautiful chunks of gems. All baby balls deal extra damage. Excellent. Another level. What's this? Balls deal 150% damage, but they decay by 30% each time they bounce. Yeah, we'll grab it. Why not? We get some fusion upgrades. Hello, Pion. He who is not allowed to click random links anymore because he gets everybody in trouble. Alright, we've got a lot of little guys coming down. We need to be dealing much more damage. Alright, what do we got? Extra damage on the baby balls. Yeah, okay. bad. Ow. Okay, there we go. Get it down. But it is the first round, so we did it right. Zoowomp boo beep. I don't know about that, Mr. Bot. But gives you a full breakdown of your damage, which, if you've been around for any other roguelites with us before, I never really paid too much attention to, because I'm like, good. Part of the reason I turned off damage numbers as well, because you're either beating them or you're not. Now, the twist to the game is, this is our little town. We're going to plant some wheat. We'll put down a wheat field here. We'll put down a forest tile. I'll put that one down. Yeah, we'll put it down here. And then we can harvest them. When you harvest them, the workers have a limited time per harvest before getting exhausted. Beat it up or cancel it altogether. And then they bounce around like they're the ball bouncing around. And they collect resources. And as you collect more characters, you'll send out more balls, I guess, and it will collect more stuff. Head pats. Love a good head pat. Sorry about that, was hacked again. The bot was impersonating me. Looking back on the messages, it's pretty convincing. Yeah, totally. That's why everybody turned up here yesterday going, what happened to your Discord? What's going on? What happened to Pion? Like, well, I don't know. I'm not there. You definitely send everybody into a bit of a spin. A successful harvest, 1 wood, 1 wheat. You'll need the resources you gather to construct other buildings and upgrades. Alright, then we can move stuff around if we wanted to. No, not upgrade. We can move stuff around if we wanted to. We could just, you know, we don't like the layout. When I looked at this, I'm like, 4 by 3. It's not going to give us much in the way of like options of how to set up our resources. But then I noticed that it's actually quite a big area, and it does expand substantially. But we need to collect gold for that, so that we can buy more areas. And that gives us more building space. And so far, that's the loop. Little farm thing seems so chill and relaxing. Yeah, it's kind of cool that it's like it gives you a back and forth. You have all the chaos of those actual levels, like the breakout levels. If you ever played the old game Breakout, where it's just the ball and the paddle and you have to break all the bricks. You switch from that to this chill, almost lo-fi music, little village building section. But we don't have any resources, so we got to go back into the side of things. Why does your character look so pouty? Because I'm about to send him back into the depths, I guess. Alright. The Boneyard. We got plenty of levels. Like I said, I played it for about half an hour or so. A bit earlier, but I couldn't get enough of it, so... And there's plenty of characters. Again, I'm gonna compare this to something like Vampire Survivors a lot, because it has a lot of parallels. Even though I'm sure there's plenty of other games that do the same thing. Gotta get some gems going. Try and get our first couple of levels nice and easy. Also, if the volume is too loud or whatever, let me know. I'll adjust it accordingly. Ooh, laser one. Laser one's good. I like the laser one. If we get it like this, then it'll actually hit those rows specifically multiple times. Now, one of the big things too, which I haven't talked about yet, is the fact that you can actually fuse balls together once you've upgraded them. Again, kind of like how you can evolve weapons in Vampire Survivors. I'll just upgrade my bleed for now. Very good, very good. Few good ball upgrades at the start. mad, yeah. He's mad that his balls cause bleed. That's probably, yep, it's probably part of it. Ooh, I haven't had laser vertical and laser horizontal before, so I'm kind of keen to see what'll happen there. Because, like I was saying, you can combine them. So, hypothetically, because there's like evolution and then there's combination. So you can combine balls so that like bleed and laser combined will make it so that the laser does bleed damage. But then you only have the one ball that goes out of that. But then the evolution side of things will combine two balls that have an evolution of some sort. And that can lead to some pretty interesting combinations, even just from the few that I've done in that half an hour that I played. Like combining, I think it was poison and fire maybe, or I can't even remember the exact combo, but it was poison and something, and it turned it into a disease ball. And it makes it so that it is like, instead of spreading poison damage to adjacent enemies that are a little bit nearby, it is this massive disease plague spreading thing that deals more damage and has more chance to spread than poison and all sorts of stuff. Very, very cool. 80% more damage after hitting the back of the field, otherwise they reduce damage. Crit chance from hitting enemies in the same column as you. I'm going to reroll and try and get another ball. Yeah, let's get the lightning ball for now. Oh yeah, here we go, fusion. Fusion combines two fully upgraded balls, combining their properties into one ball. Balls can only be fused once. So that's not evolution, this is just fusion, right? So it would combine these two and make the laser do bleed, basically. But I think I'm going to take this instead and try and get some upgrades because I want to combine the lasers. Because the lasers look like they could do something pretty cool if we get to that point. Because you would think they would. If we got a vertical one and a horizontal one, they should evolve into something, right? The enemy becomes garlic. Yes, exactly. Except less delicious. Oh, this is ruining things. I like it. Much better run than the last one. Baby balls deal more damage, magic staff, area of effect, earthquake, laser, and lightning. I don't know how laser area of effect works, but let's do that. I thought it was just the entire row. Maybe it isn't. Still got the fusion available. I'm going to do the fishing. Gone fishing. Ballin'. Look, you're going to run out of puns soon. I can feel it. So bounce as many my way as you can. And once we get around to the time that you don't have any left, you're on a roll. Hey. Got another level. Let's level up. Oh, what's this? Speed. Movement speed. Move at full speed while shooting. Let's take that. Full speed while shooting is pretty good, especially because we're going to be dodging stuff later. You don't got it today? Nah, it's good. As usual. Ah, don't be so sad. Don't be so sad. No one can be on fire all the time. You just got to roll with the punches. I don't know how many we're going to do. As many as we can. Just going to try and pummel this guy. Probably get some up in here now. Ooh, Sheriff's Office. Unlocks a new character. And a level up. Alright. Ooh, passes through enemies and deal bonus damage until they hit the back of the field. That'll make the lasers go off. Take another fishing. Alright. Now the lasers should just power through everything. Take that. We'll rank it up a bit. We've got another level. Maybe these enemies are mad because they're square. Yeah, they probably are. Balls deal 150% damage, but it decays each time they bounce. Well, that could be not too bad because we have the ethereal thing that makes it go through them so they don't bounce. Balls deal 20% bonus damage until they hit a wall. Let me do that. Because they're not going to bounce as often. Get rid of these guys so I can just run around and get all the gems. Okay, they're all stuck at the back. So the ethereal thing makes them bounce until they hit the back wall, which means if you have an entire back row, it'll just start chewing away at them. Alright. Grab this. Here we go, evolution. Let's see what we get. Evolution fuses certain combinations of fully upgraded balls into powerful new balls. Holy laser. Excellent. So it'll do the lasers in both directions. Which is good. That means every single one does both directions. And now we have an extra slot, so we can get another ball. Because you have 3 different bosses. And I don't know how much it mixes it up as you go. We get another laser. We can get ghost ball. It passes through enemies. I mean, we already have one that passes through enemies because of the ethereal thing, so we probably don't need that. Get the extra AoE damage. What can we fuse? Lightning and bleed. That could be kind of cool. So now the mace is electrified. Area of effect damage from lightning also inflicts bleed. Because everything goes through everything. At least until it gets in the back row anyway. The only problem with the ethereal thing that makes it go through everything is that sometimes, especially when it's hectic, you have this massive wall of enemies and all your balls are down the other end. And you haven't reloaded, you can't fire. So you just get, basically you get crushed. I have had that happen. Kind of like this, except the lasers obviously help a lot. Ooh, we got a vampire ball for healing. We could do that, let's do that. Good stuff. Come on, buddy. There we go. Obviously, the slowest speed isn't anything too crazy. That's what we've been playing on the middle one. Then fastest speed, it's a bit hectic. You can see that in the top right. Now this guy is like a dragon ballista, which I think is a sick design. They've basically turned his wings and everything into the straps for a ballista, like the arms for a ballista, sorry. Very cool. It's upgraded to 3. See what happens. Try and take out these archers. As quick as we can, really. The lasers back there having a field day. Problem. Okay, and we're good. Oh, ow. Uh-oh. There's a problem. Ow. This is where the ethereal thing could be an issue. Yeah, okay, we'll do freeze, I guess. Hope for the best. Got a healing potion up there. Ow. This might be the end of things. Oh, I think I've got one more hit left. Come on, finish him. Oh, he's frozen. Finish him off. Come on. Ah. So the ethereal thing, while it was fun, it's what did me in there because I couldn't fire. I was just stuck. But you level up your warrior. Then you can get perks. Increase harvest clock by 2 seconds each time harvesting wood. Or stone piercer pierces through boulders when harvesting stone. Why not? We'll grab that. That's fine. We've got a blueprint for the sheriff's office. And it unlocks a new character. So in the build menu, we'll go over to the housing tab. And then we can build the sheriff's office. Yes, death. I feel like saying something weird, but I can't think of anything. That's alright. That suffices. That's weird enough. You've unlocked the itchy finger. Not the itchy trigger finger, just the itchy finger. We got a little bit of wood, we got a little bit of wheat. I reckon we put down another wheat. And I think we put down... I think we put down another wood. I think that'll do. Now we can harvest. And because we've got the little sheriff dude now, your emotes didn't work? Oh, one came through. It was like a spinny ghost. Faye the Boo. Cute little, like, teddy bear boo. Yeah, that came through. I'm guessing when you say emotes, you mean plurals, but I only saw the one. And then they bounce around. And do their thing. And that's effectively as far as I've gotten in this game. I did run the sheriff once, and we were way more successful. Sheriff starts with the burn ball. Or disgraced deputy, sorry, not sheriff, but anyway, same thing. Not really, but it is in this context. And I'm probably going to refer to them as the sheriff quite regularly. Has scattered aim, but shoots twice as fast and constantly launches balls if they are available. Can move at full speed while shooting. Alright, so I don't need the speed up to be able to fire while shooting, but his aim is off. So instead of being just a constant straight line, it's like, yeah, see? It does that. Which can be a problem. And the combo that I got with this guy is a, I had the freeze ball as well. I combined them both, then you get like freeze fire, and it spread like a frost ball around, and it was really, really cool. Like a frost fire, like blue fire around the place. So let's get this, make them bounce faster and move faster. So every time they bounce, they'll go super quick. So they start off real slow, but then they'll get really quick as they bounce around. We're just going to avoid ethereal if we get the option. He looks more like a sheriff than a deputy. Exactly. Looks like a musketeer. He does, with the hat and everything, the feather in it. Yeah, definitely. And the handlebar moustache and everything. Heal past your max health. We can upgrade this. Or we can use the iron ball, which deal double damage but moves way slower. which once it gets that speed boost, it's going to work out quite well. And we can get, see, there's hay here as well, or wheat, I guess. Wheat from Nikolai Petrovsky for 1.5 years. Fishing. Also, the book's called Three Musketeers. Why is it about the fourth one? Well, I mean, there are definitely adventures that the Three Musketeers go on, but, you know, it's all very hitting enemies in the same column. Me. Let's upgrade this. I mean, there's the old cartoon, Albert the Fifth Musketeer. It's D'Artagnan. It is. Yeah, once upon a time I used to know the name of all the Musketeers, and the only one that I ever remember now is D'Artagnan. There's D'Artagnan and Bruce. Okay, this could be a bit of an issue for us if we're not careful. Because we have so many right here at the front. There we go, alright. I like that the level up bar as well is like, it's like based on them. Let's, the rug band. We'll upgrade the rug band a bit. Something else like from before. If you're standing in front of it, you get your balls back really quick, so you can fire them out really quick. These archers are brutal. I'm not dealing as much damage as I would like by this point though. Gonna have a problem. Ow. Oh, he's tanky. Ow. Chance to launch a baby ball when you pick up a gem. When you catch a special ball, it automatically shoots baby balls in random directions. Let's do that just for the extra while we're this packed in here. Got fishing for the upgrades. Remember that I've read it, but I don't remember much about it at all. I think it's a lot of people will read Three Musketeers, and like there's certain other books as well. Oops, that's it. Certain other books as well that you'll read when you're very young. And because you're sort of absorbing so much knowledge at that point, and reading so many different stories or learning about different things, that there are certain things that you're like, yep, I get that, and then you sort of move on and only take out a couple of things. Only 2? Yeah, it wasn't great. Wasn't a great run. But we can... I don't even have enough to build a boulder. That's alright. Might build another wheat field, and then we'll do a harvest. Running low on space, you can expand by excavating areas outside your base. Yes, but I do not have the money for that. So let's get harvest. Get our harvest going, and then head back out. Remember the Odyssey, the Iliad? Yeah, there was a lot to that though that I remember like everything with the, as far as like the Golden Fleece and Troy and, you know, a lot of the different little stories on their own. But overall, I'm like, I couldn't tell you the story. Alright, let's take out the itchy finger again. Try and have a better run with them. It's got to hit the bottom before it like homes back to you too. Remember thinking of being trapped on an island? Yeah. There's a lot of different little bits to it. Come on, Fireball, come here. Come here. Got it. Come here. Catch it. What was that? Until they hit a wall, increase fire rate. Let's just upgrade the fireball straight up. Come on. There we go. Alright. We'll just go straight onto this guy. Just try and pummel him. Radon's great for single target damage, but you really want to try and hit as many things as you can with every shot. Ooh, Earthquake. Yeah, I'll take that. Earthquake's good, because whatever it hits, it'll deal damage around the place. And like I can combine this with the Fireball, and it will make it so that the Earthquake deals fire damage. Which is kind of cool. That's better damage. Ooh, poison. Yeah, let's take poison as well. Ooh, that's some good damage there. That's good. Get it out there. Earthquake looks like a chunky fudge cookie. It really does. It does. Yeah. I was thinking it looked kind of like a cookie. Oh, there we go. Just annihilate stuff. Get up there in the little gap. Yeah, that's what we want. Good stuff. Leveled up again. What do we got? Deal 80% damage after hitting the back. Nah. Upgrade poison again. More poison damage. More poison damage. Very good, very good. Make sure you want to start cooking and baking again. It's worth it. Iron Ball, increase ball launch speed, we get knocked back. I think we'll get the Iron Ball. Go all damage and then we'll worry about getting passives and stuff. Ooh, we got an evolution. We got fire and mud. Oh, fire and earthquake. And it's not just a fusion, it's an evolution, so it's a different ball now, not just the combined effects of the two. Cookies are pretty good. I like cookies. I like a good cookie. I like a good cookie. We do Anzac biscuits here in Australia, and they are just chewy, delicious goodness. And they're so basic. They're so basic as far as cookies are concerned. But they are amazing. Magma Ball emits lava blobs over time. Enemies who walk into lava blobs are dealt 12 to 24 damage and gain 1 stack of burn. Burn lasts for 3 seconds, dealing 2 to 6 damage per stack per second. Ball and all lava blobs also deal 5 to 10 damage to nearby units. Excellent. Oh, look at them all on fire. That's real good. Oh, and those lava blobs that are going up the field. Very cool. All the damage. Oh, it's boss time. Here we go. Let's go vampirism. Let's go vampirism early. The more basic cookies are, they're often the best. Yes, 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 yes. I agree. Have things that are too complex, it can muddy the waters. Not sure if I want to buy pots, pans, utensils, plates, and bowls just to cook once a week. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Let's up our... Let's up the slow one. Make the steel one deal way more damage. They're poison, they're on fire, they're not having a good day. Excellent. Another fission, more levels. Besides, it won't be much cheaper because our school canteen is funded by the government, making everything half the original price, but I really want them. Yeah. You gotta pick your battles, I guess. Look at that. Oh. There's another level. Oh. The brutality. Oh, what can I fuse? Steel and vampire, eh? Alright, let's fuse these two. Not an evolution, it's just a fusion. We'll get something good out of it, I hope. Double damage, move slower. Each hit has a 6% chance of healing 2 health. Yeah? Sounds good. And now I can get passive. Makes our baby balls deal more damage. And some wood. These gargoyles are pretty tanky. Sucking blood gives you extra iron? I guess so. Yeah, get everything in there. Get it in the gaps. Cause the problems. Levels, please. One for that, that's fine. That's fine. What do we got? Oh, we got the eggs one. Yeah, alright. Why not? It is just tearing things apart. Deal with that side before it gets out of hand. We're nearly at the next boss. Beautiful. Here they are. The time has come. Bonus damage. A lot of archers. Clear up the dregs that are down the front here. There we go. That's it. Get it in behind him. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful damage. Could still be a problem for us though, if we're not careful. My aim's already scattered. Oh my god, Jack, he's a square that turned 45 degrees. You're pretty unlucky with these fissions. Yeah, there's been a lot of ones. It is what it is. There we go. Alright, we just got to keep it up. We got a fishing. Alright, good. Couple of levels. Take out all the squishies. A couple of tanky boys on this side. Come on. Uh-oh. The whole row's going to jump on me. Ow! Gunsmith. Level up. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, never mind, we're dead. Yeah, because we got hit by so many at once. But that's alright. We beat the second boss. Increase movement speed while harvesting. Increase range at which wheat is collected. Yeah, go movement speed. That's quite hard. Yes. It is. It is definitely hard. Alright. So we can build quarry now. Or we can just build a stone just on its own, randomly. Yeah, okay, put it there. And we can also build... What was it? Gunsmith now? Yes. It's the Dark Souls of pinball? Yeah. I get anxiety just watching that. I'm sure it's just as stressful playing it. It can be, yeah, it can definitely get a bit hairy at times, but how you doing, real work? It's been a minute. How are you and Sheila doing? Hopefully it is still good times over in your neck of the woods. It seems worse than Hollow Knight. Oh, Hollow Knight's such a great game. I need 2 stone. So maybe we do a harvest. We're only going to get 1 stone though, right? Let's see if we can bounce off. Well, that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted you to bounce off. That's alright, we got everything anyway. It's fine. We didn't get 2 stone though, so I can't build a gunsmith. What does he do? All characters gain +1 bonus to dexterity. Fair enough. Okay. Well. Let's take the warrior down. It's worse than filing taxes. Okay. Oh, I didn't catch him because I'm silly. Taking the knight back out for a run. Might do the early game at a bit of a quicker speed. Maybe? That crown of thorns that I just got makes it so that I destroy the 2 closest enemies to me when I get hit at close range. I don't know, I don't think that would work on bosses. I'm assuming it'll just destroy 2 other enemies. Hitting enemies on their side, reroll. There we go, frostball, let's do that. You need to get them back to throw again. Yes. It's way harder than I initially thought. Yeah, if it was just shooting, it wouldn't be a big deal. But you have to actually, like, catch them or wait until they hit the bottom and then they come back to you like a boomerang. It shouldn't be bad. That's why I had the problem with the ethereal thing that makes it go through enemies until it hits the back. And then they bounce, because all the balls go down the back if you have a massive swarm of enemies, and then they just keep bouncing around at the back. They have to actually deal enough damage to break all the way through to get back to you, sort of thing. What's this? Frozen spike. When an enemy's frozen, they emit a chill to nearby enemies that deals damage. Oh, that's kind of cool. Get the laser though. This might be the Elden Ring of pinball. I feel like Dark Souls was harder. Then again, Elden Ring had a lot more challenges to it. Come on, come on. Just gotta make sure we try and collect all the gems. Hitting enemies from their side, heal past max health. Baby balls deal extra damage. Oh, there we got a frozen one. Another level. Oh, we can get the other laser. Alright, come on. Breakthrough. Breakthrough, breakthrough. There we go. Get it all up in there. Get it up in there. Mission. Okay, one of them. That's fine. One is better than none. Oh, here we go. First boss. I was about to say I'm not ready. But I'm going to grab this. And hopefully it should help us deal enough damage. The first boss isn't that bad, he's just a real tanky dude. Elden Ring DLC gave me such a hard time. Yeah, I still need to go back and deal with Radahn. Don't tell Robert. As far as Robert's concerned, I've beat Radahn already. Frozen. And it's cool when they're frozen too, because they stop moving and then they push back all the ones that are behind them. When you catch a special ball, we shoot 3 baby balls in random directions. Sure. Just need to get on an angle where I can just constantly. There we go. Haunted house unlocks a new character. Cool. Ooh, evolution. Laser and ice, hey? I didn't know that was an evolution. That's cool. Freeze ray. Freeze ray emits a ray when hitting an enemy, dealing damage to all enemies in the path. 10% chance of freezing them for 10 seconds. That's sick. Sideways laser. I like the freeze ray. It's very cool. Forgot about that guy on the side. Oh well. Ooh, health. Give me that health. No. Oh. Mission. Ooh, that's not bad. Upgrade that to 3. Move full speed while shooting or decrease damage taken. Try and race around and collect all these gems. Put it on the high speed. got a fusion. Oh, we can do bleed and freeze ray. There you go. So the freeze ray, the freeze ray and the bleed combined. Now we inflict bleed and the freeze ray, and also the AoE from the freeze ray does bleed, so that we now have a laser of bleed. Like, things just keep combining and keep upgrading and keep combining and keep upgrading, and it's just, yeah, it's very chaotic. We got the extra space. I guess without the ethereal, we may as well grab the ghost ball just for the fun of it. Look at them all bloodied. Upgrades. You love my balls? They're so beautiful. I think they're pretty good. They're all different colors, different shapes and sizes, and so many. Let's upgrade this. It's like a heavy weapon, I guess. Try and collect as many of these little bits of glimmer as I can. They're definitely glimmer. I'm just gonna start calling them glimmer from here. There we go. Get him in behind everything. Get him causing some trouble. That's the way. Yeah, smashed him. Smashed him. Wish mine were as good as yours. They aren't even as round. Oh, well, look. One of them's got spikes on it. One of them does shoot lasers, and one of them is ethereal, so it goes through things. But you kind of need to pick your battles. Let's upgrade this to rank 3. Pick up some game as we can. Trying to get as much around the place. Alright, what can we fuse? Fuse this and this? Yes, good. Now it's tanky with lasers. Your balls are great at penetrating. Yeah, I mean, the laser's not too bad for it. The laser's definitely not too bad for it. Most of the other stuff, though, like they do a lot of bleed. There's definitely a lot of bleed when they hit things. Oh. Frozen. Get out of the way. Gotta get rid of these guys. And then the bishop. There's a lot of gargoyles in there. Gargoyles can get pretty tanky. Oh, they've all kind of stopped for a second, that's weird. Oh yes, I forgot that I had the Crown of Thorns, so that just destroyed a ton of them. Alright, what do we got? Oh, when an enemy's frozen, they emit chill damage. So that's really handy now because of the lasers. It's looking like GG. Nah, we're still good. We're still good. Could use a little bit of cheeky healing, but beyond that, we're alright. We're holding it together. Yeah. That. I'll take it. Taking some chip damage, yeah, a little bit. I'm copping arrows and stuff. I'm walking into things. Uh-oh. Come on, get out of the way, gargoyle. Come on, get rid of him. Beautiful. There's a big guy over there. Ooh, 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 ooh. 25% chance of birthing a baby ball each time it hits an enemy. Burn. Yeah, let's do burn. Come on, deal with this guy. Get rid of him. Uh-oh, boss time. He's coming. There he is. What's old mate's name from Dark Souls 3 with the crown and the bracelets? Lord Wolfgar? Yeah, that's him. Now everything's getting pulled towards me because I can't collect it. We just gotta bounce stuff behind him. Oh, he's dropping a lot of archers. That's weird. His attacks are different. So when I played this for the half an hour before, I got the itchy trigger up to this point, and he didn't do that. He also didn't spawn people. Gotta hit him in the back. Just keep hitting him in the back. Come on. Get the angle right. Random attacks, maybe. Ooh. Now just hit him. Hit him in the back of the head. Hit him in the back of the head, it'll be sweet. One of those fights where you can't even really look at his health bar, you just have to see it out of your peripheral vision. because there's just just too many things going on. Slow-mo. Fast mode. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Got me twice there, that's bad. Get him out of the way. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Aww. I tried to get up behind him so that I could get a better angle, but yeah, he was a bit quick. He was a bit quick for that. Very close. Very close. It's not this boss doesn't put you on a clock to kill it. Yeah. Yeah. Seems awful to beat. It depends on what you've got. Depends on the weapons you've got. But Vodlings. Vodlings out there in the world of VODs. That's the end of this first chapter of Ball Pit. Definitely going to do a couple more episodes of this. So, if you're watching this tomorrow, 10 years from now, or long after I'm gone, you're awesome, and I am sure you'll hear from me again. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.